Live from the all-new Legend Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee, it's Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
There's a party going on around town. It's one rowdy cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and Go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the bayou city streets meet the country roads. Where the bayou city streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. It is Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio. We're coming to you live from the Legend Studio here in Ottawa, Tennessee. Our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Travel Group is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're planning a getaway, trust a professional to get everything right so you don't have to. Give them a call at 732-831-5200. Goaltending Services, GTS Charters down in Key West. When you're down in Key West, make sure you get out on the water and experience everything that Key West has to offer. And there is no better people to do it with than Monty and Gypsy at Goaltending Services. And while you're there, make sure you check out Goaltending Outfitters. They have everything that you need before you take your trip. You can get all your snacks. You can get your book. You can get everything that you need. You even souvenirs from local Key West artists. And rumor has it, you can pick up the Tiki Man's new book right there at Goaltending Outfitters. And if you want to know more about the Outfitters or book a cruise, give them a call, 305-916-0990. And, of course, Party Dog Entertainment. What's Party Dog Entertainment? Well, Party Dog Entertainment is yours truly. My DJ service that wants to create your custom soundtrack for your next event, regardless of what it is. Pool parties, family reunions, weddings, we do it all. And we will work with each customer to make sure that their event is even more special and personalized, because you don't get any more better personalized special service than you do with me. So, it's kind of hard talking about myself, but I do it anyway. 423-847-2454, or give me an email at partydogentertainment@gmail.com. And of course, Party Dog Entertainment, it is a howling good time. Of course, it wouldn't be B-Dawg and Lou without the lovely Lou is in the house.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm almost recovered.
Are you?
Almost. I'm still looking a little rough, but I'm feeling a little better.
Yeah, I tell you what. And hopefully everybody that is in the chat, let us know if the audio for the video is okay. Was having a little issues with it. Again, I didn't touch anything since the last show, but evidently while we were away, the gremlins came out to play. So, of course, again, when I prepped last night, everything was okay. YouTube came on our TV, and it was like, man, that sound is awful low. So I started messing with the sound, kind of jacking it up a little bit. Hopefully we could hear it. So if I am too hot on the video, please let me know. If you're on the radio, let me know there. So
on the YouTube, the ambassador is out there. She says the sound is perfect. And Mr. Golden is out there as well. He said sound and looks great.
Hello to our buddy Golden.
And Mr. Callie McCool said it looks and sounds great as well on the YouTube.
Awesome.
So.
Of course, that is Callie Cool. That's Mr. McCool of Mr. McCool, the student crew, right here on Tiki Man Radio every Tuesday at noon. And, of course, that is Tiki Man Radio's partnership and mentorship with the students at Antioch High School out there in California. And they do a bang-up job every Tuesday.
Yeah. And I know we're not usually doing shout-outs, but since I started.
Why not? We'll just mix it up.
Mo is out there.
Well, hello to Mo.
She said no idea why I missed the 6:30 promo. You know, Mo, I've been watching some other folks who they have said that Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook did an update. Now we have that annoying AI thing in the search bar. But even before that, they did an update. And I guess a lot of the lives that you subscribe to on Facebook, when you're watching a live, you have a choice to like get notifications the next time they go live. And a lot of people are saying, a lot of influencers are saying that they're having to tell their followers to hit that button again to receive notifications.
There you go.
Because for whatever reason, the last update that Facebook did, it cleared everybody's notifications for their live. So, or not everybody, but a lot of people. So
just go and check your settings. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on.
Yeah.
And
so that might be.
It'll be all right.
That might be the issue.
Actually, we were like a couple minutes late there, Mo. And I'm like, we got to hurry up, or Maureen's going to be telling us, or Moni's going to be telling us that no video tonight, no pre-video. So I was hurrying, and here they turned around and they missed it. So
I know.
I wasn't in trouble after all.
Well, Michelle Myers, the ambassador, just commented and said hers did get turned off after an update. She had to go in and reset it. So Mo, that explains what's going on.
That definitely explains it.
Yeah.
So was that Moni or Maureen?
Maureen. That was Mo.
Okay. And of course, so we had a great time hanging out with Mo and her sister Ann down there at on the beach in beautiful Panama City Beach.
And thanks to Mo and Ann and the Tiki Man, you managed to go a whole weekend on the beach and did not get a sunburn. Because they brought the canopies. We had shade to sit in. As a matter of fact, there was a couple times where I went outside the shade just so I could try to get a little bit of color. So thank you.
I got that at work when I came into work. They're like, we expected you to have a little bit of tan. The fact that you've been in Florida for the last 4 days. And I'm like,
we were spoiled a little bit.
I had a nice shelter, and of course, everybody was concerned about B-Dawg and made sure that I had ample amounts of sunscreen on me. Lou made sure I had SPF 70 on my face, special stuff on my face and everything. And so and then of course we had the canopy there that Ann and Maureen brought. So yeah, we were taken care of very, very well. I didn't get weighted on hand and foot.
You didn't deserve it this year.
I didn't. Oh,
you had to work.
I didn't deserve it.
Okay, there was no reason to this year. Now, do I have to take you on a trip? Is that the way that works?
We got something to talk about. Well, go ahead with your shout-outs.
Let me see here. Ed and Pat are up there at the Paradise Way Tiki Bar Studios.
Well, hello to Ed, the train man, and the beautiful photographer girl, Pat.
Yeah. Also, let me see here. Look, I got this nifty little thing that B-Dawg bought me so that my phone is not, I'm not looking down all the time.
Listen, I heard her complain show after show after show. I need something here so I don't have to look down,
Well, you know,
hold my phone. So I'm like, fine.
It's one of
so
those things.
I got her something, and hopefully it works out for her.
It's one of those things where, you know, when we have, you know, when you're talking to somebody and they're holding their phone or they're looking at their phone and you just feel like they're not really paying attention.
Yes.
That's how I felt. Not that it helps when I turn my head sideways, but it makes me feel better. Also want to give a shout out to Mr. Mark Mulch. He says hello to everybody.
Hello to Mark, and we have brand new music for Mark Mulch to debut tonight, and that'll be coming up here later in the show. And you know, and plus we got a lot of things coming up in the show, but I'll tell you more as soon as we finish the shout outs here, because you know the show wouldn't be the show without you.
That's right. Also want to give a big shout out to Claudia Golden.
The Golden Girl.
She is out there.
Of course, that is our producer and manager, Claudia Golden of Golden Entertainment.
That's
and,
right.
you know, I got reamed by my manager.
Because you misspoke last week.
I misspoke last week.
Week before last now.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
She thought we demoted her.
It's a public apology. No, I haven't fired you as our manager or our producer. You're still there. We still love you.
That's right. Also, let me see here. Why is that being weird? Ed and Felicia are out there tonight.
Well, hello to Ed and Felicia. They're the couple of the conductors on that peace train.
That's right. Also, Miss Beth Travers, the superstar herself.
The rock star, Beth Travers, MFG Records in the house. And we have officially have an MFG Records banner.
Yes.
We just got to get it hung up.
I know. We were so excited. We got down there to the rendezvous, and Beth messaged us and said, do not leave the sand until you have a banner. So she brought it with her, and thank you to Dave and Beth and MFG Records for giving us that banner for our studio. We're going to find a place. I think we're going to hang it right behind you, babe, on the wall with the Tropical Country banner.
All righty. Well, we need to hang where everybody can see it.
Well, that's true.
So we'll work on it.
I do want to, I don't know, can you spin the camera? Is that going to mess anything up?
If I spin the camera, then everybody's going to get dizzy.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I just have to tell y'all, if you did not watch the live video that we did before,
go back and watch that live video.
Please go back and watch it, yes, because we have updated our Crowley wall. We've talked about it since the beautiful Bill and Sean sent us a Conch Republic flag and a Key West Mile Zero sign and this beautiful card that they both wrote us notes in.
Yes.
It was we loved it, okay? So we put it on our wall here in the studio. And then a week and a half ago,
yes,
there was a celebration for Bill, celebration of life for Bill, that his kids and the beautiful Sean put on for him. And I heard that it was amazing, and we felt horrible because we couldn't go. Well, today, Uncle Alex brought us a couple of things from there. So there's a bracelet and then a couple
Bill
pictures of
Crawley
Bill.
posters.
Yeah.
Yes.
The beautiful Bill Crowley, a couple posters. So we've added that to our Crowley wall, and we did show everybody on the live video. So
absolutely. So it is officially the
take
Bill.
a look.
It is officially the Bill Crawley wall. So
that's right.
Bill remains here in the Legend Studio with us always.
Always, and I love those two pictures. He's got the best smile on his face.
I know that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So thank you to Uncle Alex, who is out there, and I believe Uncle Alex is going to come in.
He's going to come in here very shortly
as well.
Yes.
And then also Mr. Bobby McQueen is out there tonight.
Well, that's one of our island truck drivers.
That's right. And then Ann Weehunt, she is out there.
Hello to Ann.
I felt so bad. She was bouncing from the sand to the hotel because she was working part of the
I felt
time.
so bad for her. It's like she pretty much missed all day Saturday because she was working. But, you know, when you work in the world of college sports, I guess the work is never done. So, but she did manage to get down there Saturday evening, spend some time with us. But we spent time with her on Friday. So, you know, it was great to get to hang out with her again.
Yeah.
We don't get to hang out with her enough.
No.
You know,
no.
so her or Mo.
Right. And then Patty with an I.
Hello to Patty
Hello
with
to
an I.
you, and Bree and Violet are also out there. Hi, guys.
Well, I'll tell them what. I'll give them Rick the Sticks.
There you go.
Air horn just for them.
There you go. And Mo has an official guess
Oh, she
of
does.
who our surprise guest is for tonight.
Oh, she has a guess. Well, I haven't announced. On the pre-video I did, but we'll get into that after we're done with the shout-outs. I'll talk more about it.
All right. And then, so her guess for that is Beth Travers.
Oh, that's her guess.
That is her guess.
All right. Yeah, because if you remember in the comments, Beth said, "I'll stop by if I get a chance."
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll have to see because I'm not going to tell you until the person appears.
Right? Let me see. And I believe that may be all for tonight.
Or for so
Or
far.
So far. Usually
Okay.
people join in as we go. But
All
for
right.
tonight, that's it.
All right. Well, we are going to have a great show. We got a lot of positive comments on our New Age 90s country that we did the week before we left to take off for the beach. And I was like, you know, I had a lot more of that music that I never even got to. So I was like, how about we just pick up where we left off a little bit and we'll mix that in with tonight. However, we do have new music from Jeff Dayton, Mr. Mark Mulch, our good, the lovely American Blonde, and our good buddies Boomtown Saints all released a new music here within the last week, as well as we have some new music from artists that was sent to us in the email that we reviewed. So we'll play that as well throughout the night. And as previously mentioned, we have a mystery guest that will be joining us tonight right around 7:45.
Yep.
So you'll have to stay tuned because I'm not telling you who it is. So, but hey, what do y'all think of my tropical country cowboy hat? Yeah, look at that.
Listen, I got to tell a story about
Yeah.
that. Those of you who know me, there's two kinds of shopping that I love, and it's the only two that I love. Thrift store shopping, which I don't get to, well, there's three. Thrift store shopping that I don't get to do very often. Yard sailing, which I don't get to do very often. And then truck stop shopping.
Yes.
Truck stops have the best stuff in them. So we're walking through the truck stop, and I turned around, and they had this whole array of cowboy hats, and B-Dawg was trying on some of them, and I was like, no. Well, then,
In the very bottom of the pile.
yeah, we came across this one, and I was like, listen.
I'm like, check it out.
Yeah, it was made for him.
For those of you, it's not camouflage. Let me turn my head there. Look at all the floral print right there on the hat. So, yes, this would be officially a tropical country cowboy hat. So.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, we've tried several. Well, okay, so I'm going to tell a little secret about you, okay?
Uh-oh.
That I never noticed until you pointed it out. So we've gone a couple places to get a real cowboy hat.
Yes.
And so we went this one place in particular. We found Justin hats.
Mm-hmm.
And we like Justin boots. So we were like, okay, we'll try those. Don't you know that B-Dawg, every time he puts on a hat that he can't shake?
If you have baseball cap, it does baseball caps too. I'll put them on my head one way and they end up another.
They sit crooked on his head.
I have a crooked head.
Apparently, I didn't know until you started. I never even noticed with the baseball hats until you started trying on different cowboy hats.
Uh-huh.
And there are some that he can't wear because they sit crooked. And it's the funniest thing. So now I make him try on hats just so that I can see if it's going to be crooked.
Yeah, for some odd reason, when it comes to cowboy hats, the way that they're shaped, I put them on. If you put them on the way they fit and they feel comfortable, then you look, the cowboy hat is sitting off to the right. It's just crooked off to the right.
So now every Sunday, everybody's
so in
gonna
order
be
for me to
staring at you.
get a cowboy hat correctly, I got to turn it back to the left, which then I can feel it on my head that it is literally not sitting on my head correctly, that it is crooked on my head. So, yeah. So,
Listen, I'm laughing because
to me, for to get a legit, cowboy hat, I'm going to have to actually go to the places that they form fit them and custom make them to get to fit one to fit my head. Now, the reason these look so good, yes, it was crooked on my head when I put it on, but these have a brim and everything that I can shape, and so I shape it to make it look like it's straight. How about that?
well, Golden, you and Golden are so much alike.
He's my brother from another mother.
He is. He said he's like that with sunglasses. His sunglasses are always crooked.
Yeah, I got one ear higher than the other as well.
So you both have crooked heads.
We do have crooked heads.
Listen, I don't. That just sounds bad.
We got crooked brains too.
Okay, that was nicer than I was gonna say.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Mr. Callie McCool likes the Aussie style hats. I like those too.
Well, yeah, and I have a few of those that I occasionally wear, and of course, I wear them with both up, and shaped like this. I'll have them both up like this, and kind of shape them kind of like a cowboy hat. And unless it's really, really
What do you call it?
sunny out, then I put them down. So
What do we call those hats?
I call them a boonie hat.
Yeah, boonie hat.
So that may or may not be the right term, but that's what I call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like your boonie hats. Mo says Golden is just crooked, period. Well, Mo says she loves your hat, babe.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was our adventure in the truck stop. And I did not get anything for. Listen, they got to realize that some of us ladies are not little. And we need. They had the cutest, like, little sundresses, and they went up to like a size large. And when I say large, my daughter could have worn them when she was 10.
But the problem was they were marked like 2X.
Right. I'm like, I could fit one boob in there. It's about all I got.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm just saying.
Well, on another note, how about let's get the night started and let's go kick back with a little that new age 90s country. How about let's go shaking in them boots, Jake Eagleston.
I'll bring the beer, you bring the pretty four-wheel it out south of the city, have a little fun, get a little gypsy. Get us a little stack of wood burning, I'll take the radio and I'll turn it up, so keep dancing, baby, it's working. Oh, it's working, so don't slow it down. 'Cause girl, I'm falling faster than that sundress spinning round. You know just what I like. Girl, you've got that Texas two-step, stepping so damn fine. Might be the moonshine that we're shooting, or the groove making you move. But I gotta say, I love the way you're shaking in, shaking in them boots. Go ahead and do some red dirt kicking. I'll be here just a tailgate sitting, watching that show with a front row ticket. Oh yeah. Till them stars are gone and that old rooster starts to crow. So don't slow it down. 'Cause girl, I'm falling faster than that sundress spinning round. You know just what I like. Girl, you've got that Texas two-step, stepping so damn fine. Might be the moonshine that we're shooting, or the groove making you move. But I gotta say, I love the way you're shaking in, shaking in them boots. Come on now, Charlie. Shaking like a leaf, shaking like a bottle, sitting in a Chevy when you're heavy on the throttle. Keep doing what you're doing, whatever's got you moving, baby. Don't slow it down. 'Cause girl, I'm falling faster than that sundress spinning round. You know just what I like. Girl, you've got that Texas two-step, stepping so damn fine. Might be the moonshine that we're shooting, or the groove making you move. But I gotta say, I love the way you're shaking in, shaking in them boots. Yeah. Shaking in, shake, shaking in them boots. All till. Oh man, we got this whole place shaking. Oh, come on now.
This is Kirsty Krause coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. You are listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Hello and howdy, both come with a handshake. And you can get just as rowdy on whiskey as Chardonnay. We come from hills and hollers, small towns and big old cities. But if someone cranks up fishing in the dark, we're all getting nitty gritty. I like songs about drinking, you like songs about being drunk. You ride around with the top down, I never roll my windows up. Y'all say around the corner, around here we say around the bend. We're about as different as a fiddle and a violin. You can roll up in a pickup or a big black shiny Benz. We all love a little green stuff on both sides of the fence. White collars and rednecks can get along just fine. We all got a sweet spot for strawberry wine. I like songs about drinking, you like songs about being drunk. You ride around with the top down, I never roll my windows up. Y'all say around the corner, around here we say around the bend. We're about as different as a fiddle and a violin. I like songs about drinking, you like songs about being drunk. You ride around with the top down, I never roll my windows up. Y'all say around the corner, around here we say around the bend. We're about as different as a fiddle and a violin. Yeah, we're about as different as a fiddle and a violin.
Fiddle in a violin. That is Jenna Paulette.
My mama's name.
Yeah, how about that?
How cool. You know, whenever I was younger, I asked somebody, because I kept hearing, you know, some people say fiddle, some people say violin. So I kept asking people, what is the difference between the two? They look the same to me. And somebody said, the way you play it. That's the only difference.
All right, here we go. We're going to give it a
All
shot.
right, we're going to spin the camera. If you get dizzy, easy, don't look.
Hey, Uncle Alex is in the house.
Hello, everybody.
He's sitting over there. Thank you so much for bringing us the Bill Crawley posters to add to our Crawley wall.
My pleasure. They put on a great celebration of life. Sean, Peaches, a.k.a. Patrick, and Katie and her husband, Franz. It was just amazing. Yeah. Everybody pitched in, and it was just a beautiful celebration.
I saw some of the pictures, and it was just amazing.
It was.
I wish we could have been there.
All right. I was told I have to do this. So
Yes.
if you get vertigo,
Look away.
I apologize. Look away. Look away.
That's if you up a leg.
Mo says, hey, Uncle Alex.
See if we
There you go.
see if we can move the camera over here. And then raise it up,
Up
here
just a little bit.
There.
Okay, now you can look again.
There is our Bill Crawley wall.
Yeah.
It's starting to take shape. Of course, you know, Bill and Sean sent us that Republic flag in the mile zero sign, as well as that there is the card that both of them had a handwritten note that they both wrote in there to us. So very, very sweet. And then, of course, Uncle Alex brought us the Bill Crawley posters to add, as well as, if you can see on the mile marker sign, there's a little orange band on there, which is one of Bill's wristbands that he always gave out. And so we just hung it there, said it's going to be memorialized right here on our wall. And of course, our sign that Lou found a long time ago that we put up here was one of the first things that we hung here in the studio. The where words fail, music speaks. And I think that speaks volumes. So.
And whenever Bill and Sean sent us that flag and sent us that mile marker sign there, we hung them there together, and we've been calling it our Crowley wall since we opened the studio, and now it truly is. It's been personalized just to Bill. So yes, and I hope that it makes him smile even more.
Sail on.
Me too.
Yeah, sail on, Bill. So yeah, so you got to go down there. You said everybody.
I was there.
You were saying there was quite a few people there.
There was, and Tiki Man flew in. I picked him up at the airport. We went for breakfast, and we showed up a little bit early, and people were setting up and all that, and they were looking at us like, "Who are you guys?" But he had the Tiki Man on, and this and that, and that really did turn out to be a great event. Alan Jacks Bowers showed up.
Good.
Brian Fields, Michelle. They came up from the Keys. The Steel Pan Margarita, they were there.
Oh, wow. Good.
Yeah. They live locally also. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was, you got people from Boston, the whole 9 yards. It was
Good.
quite a tribute.
Yeah, we saw a lot of the pictures, and it definitely looked like there was quite the turnout and a wonderful celebration of life for Bill.
It was. And we killed a bottle of Reef Rum.
Only
bottles
one?
of my moonshine.
Let me
that's
tell
why
you
there was only one
that reef rum is dangerous because
Yes, it is.
it was everywhere.
It stayed at that table, and it went quick.
Yeah.
Down at Panama City Beach, the Tiki Man had reef rum, so
Several bottles disappeared.
he had Dixie cups set up on the table, and he's giving samples away of the reef rum. And then later on, Reggie Sterrett took the stage, and turns out that Reef Rum is sponsoring him. So he was also giving Reef Rum away over at his tent.
Okay.
So the Reef Rum was flowing quite well at Panama City
There
Beach.
was only, I think, out of all those people, there was only one person that said they didn't like it. I mean,
wow.
everybody was just, they were guzzling it. And
I
then-
had ordered a bottle. Sorry, I
No,
had
you're
ordered a
fine.
bottle and had it shipped in, and I wasn't sure it was going to make it on time, and it did. Free shipping, yada yada, and I didn't crack it because I was afraid to. So when I picked up Tiki Man, I said, "Look what I got." So I was like, "Oh man!" It's like he couldn't wait for me to crack it, and then I kept putting him back in my cooler. He's like, "When he couldn't wait for me to leave the table so he can get it."
The Tiki Man loves the Reef Rum.
Yeah.
And I must say, so does Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle, we heard Michelle really liked it. Yeah.
Well, I found out, at first, I told you I love rum. And it's a good tasting rum, and it has that smoky taste and everything to it. But I'm never been a whiskey guy because I don't get, especially like sipping whiskey. That's just kind of not my thing. I don't have the patience to sip anything. So when I got that, I sipped it and everything, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it's good. It's really good when you dump it in Beach Booty coffee. I'm just saying. But apparently, I like to put it in a shot glass.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my jam when we got down
And
to
it's funny because
Panama City Beach.
he doesn't do shots.
Nope, but by golly, I will with Reef Rum.
He does shots with that, yeah.
So I guess to say, I love me some Reef Rum as well.
Yeah.
I'm
I
waiting
just
to
drink it
try
a
it
little
ice cold.
faster than others.
I
prefer ice
try
cold.
ice cold.
Yeah.
I bet that would still be really good.
Yeah.
Ice cold sipping. Like it.
I behaved myself. I only did one shot of it. I know at one point someone had brought a case of Reef Rum, and I think they left there with one bottle. So, and when I say a case, I think there was like 6 bottles in it, and they left there with one. So 5 bottles of Reef Rum were emptied at some point over the weekend.
Yeah, and up there, there was artists on stage that would stop and go, where's that Reef Rum? Can somebody please bring the Reef Rum to the stage? So it developed quite the fan base down
Well,
in
I
Panama
told you
City
my
Beach.
story. I went and bought Reef Rum. I bought 4 bottles in Boca Raton, and during the radio show a week ago Sunday, I went to Boca bought 4 bottles, showed pictures and everything else, and I left it in my other truck.
So it's still in Florida.
Yeah.
Poor Uncle Alex.
But now it's inside the house, so it's not baking in the truck. So
Oh,
it'll be in the
good.
keys.
So now you got to take it to the Keys.
Yeah. Oh, well.
But we, as a thank you for Uncle Alex came over and rescued our puppy one day and took him out. And so we brought him actually a bottle of Reef Rum
Yeah, I
because we
should've
didn't
brought
know
it
you
in.
had
Yeah.
bought.
Like, thank you so much.
You're welcome, but we didn't know that you had bought some. So, and we certainly didn't know
He
you
bought
left it in
some.
Florida.
Yeah.
So
He
now
bought
you
some
have
and
a
he left it
bottle
in
here.
Florida, so now he has a bottle here. So
Yeah.
Yep.
we made sure Uncle Alex was taken care of.
Thank
right.
you very much.
You're welcome. We were psychic and we didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew you would need one.
Awesome. So
But yeah, it was such a great weekend down there, and we're so happy you're back from Florida.
Well, I wanted to make Panama and just things with the new house and all that stuff. Not
Oh
working out,
yeah, still having trouble.
so. Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, that's a
those
whole nother
people.
show.
But yeah, so we had a great time. We missed you down there, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
we did, and of course, that is the only Tiki Man Radio escape that we get to take because
Yeah.
because of my work schedule and everything, we don't get to do the Escape to Paradise. We don't get to do Key West. We got to do Key West one time.
I was there.
And that was just
Yeah.
and that was because I had just started a new job, and I said, listen, I got a vacation planned. I know this is not the normal schedule, but I'm not going to be here in November.
Right.
So they's like, since it was pre-scheduled, they let me take it.
Right.
But they was very direct on, don't ask to do that again. So
This is a one-time.
this
thing.
is a one-time offer. So that was the one and only time that we were able to do Key West. So
Yeah.
who knows in the future, what may bring, and maybe we will make it down to Key West again someday.
Yeah, but we is it next week? The rest of the crew is going to be going on the Escape. to
Yes, the
Paradise.
Escape to Paradise down
They
in
were
the
all-
Dominican Republic.
When we were down there in Panama City, at Panama City Beach, they were all talking. Some of the folks who were with us were literally going home to repack their suitcases and get ready for that. So,
Right.
Are you going to the Escape to Paradise?
I had to cancel.
Oh, I'm so
That's
sorry.
what I say. I'm like, dang it.
You're like,
Yeah,
Damn house.
it's just the way
Damn divorce.
it's just the way things go. I mean, because we recently, within the last day, we've had to rearrange our schedules and,
Yeah.
and cancel things that we had planned that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
We've had to cancel those plans as well. So,
but it'll be okay.
yeah. So unfortunately, if you were looking forward to B-Dawg and Lou's coverage of CMA Fest 2024, we will not be going to CMA Fest.
It'll be an abbreviated.
If we do get to go, it may be a day trip.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to cover the entire
You
event
guys are good at that.
like we have
Yeah,
before.
we are good
so-
at day trips, aren't we?
Yeah, we did.
Convince him.
It'll be fun.
We did
Not
pretty
the
good at
beach.
day
You want to go to the beach. He's like, no, I don't.
So-
I know.
But
I'm
yeah.
always wanting to go to the beach.
So, but we do have other plans for a road trip, an extended road trip coming up very soon.
and I'm excited.
And so we will be taking that instead of our extended trip over to CMA Fest. So,
Can we say what we're doing? Sort of.
all right,
Can we say who we're going to
I'll
see?
tell you.
Hint, hint.
Our hint is, and we don't. The dates are tentative right now because we don't have an exact date. We just know that in June, we will be taking a road trip. We're heading up to New Jersey, and we're going to go see the Beach Buddha, and hopefully be able to check in with Joe Leo. So we are going to New Jersey sometime here in June for an extended period of time. I'm going to hook up with the Beach Buddha,
The Beach Dude.
the Beach Dude, Beach Buddha, and we're actually going to do some DJing together. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to that instead.
Sweet.
And I just found out that American Blonde,
Yes.
we missed them when they were here in Chattanooga.
Which we have brand new music from American Blonde for tonight as well.
Well, apparently June 1st, they're going to be playing at Whiskey Cowgirl here in Chattanooga.
Really?
Yes. And for those of you over in the Memphis area, so the Ambassadors, Z&G, all you guys over there, June 15th, they're going to be at the Century Farm Winery in Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh.
Which is not far at all from
No.
Memphis.
We've been to Jackson, Tennessee once or twice.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
4 or 5 times, like Patty.
Right? Right?
Not one.
Of course, that's where our daughter went to college, was in Jackson, Tennessee for a while.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And she just today finished up her semester in school. And so she has one more semester of nursing school and she's done.
Yeah.
So she's graduating in December.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And of course, my daughter Pam is graduating in May.
Yeah.
From nursing school as well.
Yeah. So we'll be making an Ohio trip in May.
We got an Ohio trip in May. We got a Jersey trip in June. And we got a summer party in July.
That's
So
right.
It's a full
And a
schedule.
trip to Memphis in July.
And a
The
sc-
4th
and
of
a-
July, the
yes.
party before the
Yes, of
The
course.
party before the party.
Of course. And of course, Party Dog Entertainment will be supplying the music for the July celebration up there at the BAR, home of the Bodyguard and the Ambassador.
That's
so
right.
we are looking forward to that as well.
That's right. And Uncle Alex, Ed, and Felicia say hello.
Hello, hello.
Wrong button.
Maureen says hello. Callie McCool says hello to Uncle Alex.
Hello, everybody. I'm not good with electronics, so
That's all right. And then Mo says the Escape to Paradise is next Wednesday. She washed her clothes from the rendezvous and she arrived home Sunday. And they are staged for next week's packing. So
Nice.
Yep, she's ready.
Nice.
I did want to also, speaking of the rendezvous.
You're fighting with that daggone
Listen,
stand.
this thing's driving me crazy. I might just.
I
Got a
told
short
you.
cord
I told you. it
Well,
wasn't
that's
gonna-
with a
part
dead
of it.
battery. Yes.
Yeah, part of it is I let my phone go dead.
I
and
told
so
you
it's all
that thing was
plugged.
going to be in the way, but no, don't listen to me, though.
It's better.
It's
Well,
better.
we'll see.
I told you every time you're going to touch that, you're going to bump your microphone. And it's going to make noises and be
I'm
aggravating.
Sorry.
Makes for great radio.
I
It
guess.
does. So, speaking of the rendezvous, we had the opportunity while we were down there for the my first time that I can remember anyway, seeing Brooke Graham's full band show.
Yeah, we've never met. Brooke has been on the Sunday show video, but as far as in person, we have never got to. We've never met her or actually seen a live performance of hers.
And
so
she was
that
fantastic.
was quite entertaining.
It was. She was fantastic. And I know we talked to her afterwards. She was a little bit worried because her voice, I guess she woke up that morning with no voice. And so she had been doing the cough drops and honey and all this stuff all day, trying to get her voice back. And I didn't know until she said that.
And
So,
rumor has it,
Some people.
peppermint tea.
yeah. Yeah, peppermint.
Peppermint tea. That's rumored to be working pretty well.
And
but-
honey.
Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to congratulate Brooke. She just got word about 45 minutes ago
Oh,
that her song, Hello Texas, is #1 on the world indie charts.
wow.
Breaking
So,
news.
yeah,
Congratulations.
Nice. Congratulations, Brooke Graham.
yeah. So very well deserved. That song's a lot of fun.
Well, all righty. Go ahead and keep talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah, well, let's go back to the haberdashery. The hats.
Yeah, the
I have
hats.
the same problem with hats. So,
Uncle Alex has a crooked head too.
yes, we're not cone heads. We're just got, crooked craniums.
There you go.
With the wires, you can adjust it just like a bra. So it's
There you go. Uncle Alex said, I could hear him laughing out there. He said that he was laughing the whole time because
Yeah.
he's just like you and Golden. His head's
I
crooked.
have
There
the
you
same
go.
thing. I don't have Golden's other problem, but yeah, I'm the same thing. She'll spitter.
All right. All right,
really
you
did.
two. All right. Well, we have our mystery guest that's going to be coming on here in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So we need to make ready for that mystery guest. But while we do, you already mentioned our good friends, the beautiful girls of American Blonde. They released new music within the past week or two.
Yeah.
There, we just haven't had it, got it in the playlist yet because we hadn't had it. So we finally got it. So here is their new song. They're all about sometimes us guys can be a pain in the ass.
This song is my
And,
favorite
well,
song that they do.
They've come to the conclusion that some guys just look better on the way out.
That's right.
American Blonde.
Woke up alone, but your memory slept over last night. Even in my dreams, you've always gotta be right. All the smoke you've been blowing, your spell's been broken this time. So don't even think that you can just come back and apologize. Well, you think you look so good, and I can never turn you down. Don't turn around, you look better on the way out. Guess I prefer the view of your boots headed out of my house. Your pretty face ain't as great as it used to be. To me, I finally get to see a good side now, 'cause you look better on the way out. That Hollywood smile don't drop me off no more. And baby, your baby blues, they don't do me like they did before. So just keep on walking, your sweet tongue talking's gone sour. And your big strong muscles, they've lost all their power. Don't turn around, you look better on the way out. Guess I prefer the view of your boots headed out of my house. Your pretty face ain't as great as it used to be. To me, I finally get to see your good side now, 'cause you look better on the way out. Well, I bet you think you could get me back in your arms somehow. Oh, you think you look so good, and I can never turn you down. Don't turn around, you look better on the way out. I guess I prefer the view of your boots headed out of my house. Oh, your pretty face ain't as great as it used to be. To me, I finally get to see your good side now. You look better on the way out. I finally get to see your good side now. You look better on the way out.
Oh, yeah, American Blonde. You look better on the way out.
I love that song.
All right. Well, our mystery guest has arrived.
Woohoo!
So let me, I got to click a couple buttons so we can get over here. And let me get over there. And if your screen goes black, it's okay, because I'm right here. And, well, who could possibly be that mystery guest? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Mark Mulch to the show.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
How you doing?
doesn't look anything like Beth.
We had some people guessing, Mark, who our mystery guest was.
Yeah, and so welcome to the show. We've been talking to you, and we told everybody that you got new music coming out, and you got a lot of things that you've been working on lately. How you been doing? All right, I can't hear you.
Oh, wait, Mark, we can't hear
Oh,
you.
no, we can't hear you, Mark.
Here we go.
No. I don't hear nothing. I got the volume turned up.
Do you have it on speakerphone or microphone?
I told him to have earbuds in because
Earbuds.
that cuts down on the feedback. And because sometimes it don't get. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Mark. I'm going to kick you out and let you sign back in and see if that error will correct itself. Sometimes that's just what we need to do. All right. Here we go. All right. Hopefully he'll be back here very, very shortly. I've noticed that we had that problem before. If the person is sitting in the green room too long, it tends to, I don't know, mutes it or something. So we're going to let him log back in and see if that will work. I'm hoping it does, because
I hope so too.
yeah. That's what I told him. I'm like, make sure all the permissions, because those apps, if you don't give them the permissions, they'll just get you. So let's try again. All right. Can you hear us now, or can we hear you?
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yay! Like I said, sometimes that happens if you're in the green room too long, it just automatically mutes you. I don't know if it's a program design or what, but how you doing?
Good. Like you said, got new music coming out this Friday.
Yeah.
So excited.
And you've been busy doing other things as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, as you and Lou. Hi, Lou.
Hi, sweetheart.
She can see you, can't see her. We don't have a camera over there on her yet
I was watching
for the
earlier.
video.
I was watching earlier. But,
Hi, Mark.
yeah, as you guys know, it's farmers market season for us. So we're getting our 12 South Farmers Market ready here, and we have a new one that we took on up here in Nashville. So we have a lot of event planning that we've been doing.
Oh, how fun.
So it's been busy. It's a busy time of year.
Yeah, and we've definitely said, we got to make it up there to the farmers market, of course, because we've talked about those stuff. And, we're not going to be able to make the full week of CMA Fest, but we're going to try to at least make one day, make a day trip up there, come up, see you and everybody, and hopefully be able to participate or something.
Yeah, sounds great.
And
That'd be great.
Of course, tonight is, he just popped in just for a minute to say hey to everybody, and because Mark will be coming in studio in June. Is that right?
Yes, I think what are we shooting for? June 19th.
June 19th, you'll be here in studio.
Yeah.
So you'll get the full rundown of what's going on with Mark. But he wanted to pop in, talk about this brand new single that he just dropped. So why don't you tell everybody about it?
How do I do this?
Yep.
Feels like summer.
Feels like summer, and yes, it does outside.
Oh, I love it.
The koozies just came in. They just came in like an hour ago.
That look like pollen.
Nice.
Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. They look like pollen.
I tell you what, we spent 4 days down in Florida, and the weather was nice. And by the time we got to about middle of Georgia, or middle of Alabama, we got out of the car, and I'm like, we're not in Florida anymore. We had to put the sweatpants and sweatshirts on. It got cold on us all of a sudden, but the weather has rebounded, and it's been beautiful here ever since.
Yeah, we're also headed that way as well. They got playing at Space Coast Songwriters Festival this weekend, and then Key West Songwriters Festival next week.
All right, so you were
awesome.
heading down to Key West.
Yeah.
And then you'll be headed back down there again. Are you playing the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Festival too?
November.
I am. It's first time for that one.
How exciting for that.
My good buddy, yeah. And Manalo and I are doing a show together that weekend.
Oh, that's
nice.
awesome.
Upstairs in a private room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love we love
upstairs.
Manalo.
Yeah.
He is an awesome guy.
Well, I'll let you know a little secret.
Uh-oh.
We wrote a song together, and it'll be coming out before that whole trip happens and that show happens. So he's
Awesome,
coming up to
nice.
Nashville. He's coming up to Nashville to record it, probably in June, mid-June or so. And
Nice.
who knows? Maybe we could coordinate it where you never know.
Oh.
You might have
Nice.
you might have both of us on the 19th.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And we're in our new studio now, so you'll
Yeah.
be here at the Legend Studio for the first time. That would be
Yeah, I wanna check
amazing.
that out.
That would be awesome. That will be awesome.
That would be
so.
something.
Look
Maybe
forward
we
to
can
that.
get a little preview of the song if
So-
you're both here that night.
Oh yeah.
So you guys are
Do it.
doing one of the VIP rooms. Are all the
Yeah.
tickets sold?
We haven't started yet.
Okay.
I know that Manalo's putting together a cool poster for it and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
we'll announce the all that stuff very soon.
Okay, and of course,
only so
once you
many-
do, I'm sure Tiki
so
Man
many
will.
spots.
We'll make sure that we put the word out on that.
Yeah.
So
Great.
So
Yeah, thank you.
tell us about the new song. Yeah, feels like summer, and
Yeah, feels like summer. kind of a different take on it, you know. Got together with my friend Danielle Johnson, and we were kind of telling about, I can't remember, you guys haven't y'all met my girlfriend Grace yet, but I was telling her about just all the different things that were going on, and that, you know, when you find that right person, you kind of like feel good all the time, and even on a bad day, or, you know, even on a tough day, or like the song says, whether it's raining out, whether it's, you know, just a hard day, you still kind of, if you have the right person with you, you kind of have that feeling that things are going to be okay. And for me, I want it to be summer all the time. So, you know, find that person who makes you feel like it's summer all the time. And that's what the song has. I think when people see the title, they're going to think a certain thing, but then hopefully when they hear the lyric, they're going to be like, oh, cool, that's a different spin on it.
I love that.
I love
Sounds like love. As
I
Uncle
love
Alex
those
says.
songs that are, you know, when you see the title and you hit play, you're expecting one thing and you get something else, and it's a pleasant surprise. I love those kind of songs.
Yeah.
So that sounds awesome.
That's what we're hoping for.
Well, I tell you, I've listened to it a half a dozen times already. I love it,
great.
and I am sure everybody else will. Do you want to go ahead and introduce it, and then we'll put you in the green room, and then we'll come back, and then you can talk more about it if you'd like.
Okay, great.
All right, go ahead and introduce it.
Yeah, all right, everybody on Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. This is the debut of Feels Like Summer.
Yeah.
Meeting you was like hearing a song for the first time. Never heard a single word, but sang along with every line. A melody so strong took me back to where I belong. Turns out you've been what I've been missing all along. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Love can be like a roller coaster, up and down and side to side. You're my steady wave of emotion, something I feel deep inside. I love you all day long, yeah, our love goes on and on. Turns out you've been what I've been missing all along. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. Oh, when I'm with you. Feels like summer when we're walking hand in hand when the night is cold. Feels like summer when it's pouring rain and storming all day long. Doesn't matter what we do, every day brings something new. Like the ocean tide and watching the sunrise. Feels like summer when I'm with you. Oh, when I'm with you. Feels like summer when I'm with you.
Feels like summer. That is a great song.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Uncle Alex is in here with us, and he said he loves it too.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Alex.
You're welcome.
It just makes you want to be in love, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you love me more by listening to that song?
I do.
Oh.
Get a room.
You're creating lovebirds everywhere.
Well, Monica up in Canada said she loves the song. So
Oh, great.
So when is the song going to be available?
It'll be available this Friday, April 26th.
All right.
So really midnight, so to speak, the night before. So.
Nice. So it'll be available on all streaming platforms. You'll be able to buy it on Amazon and everything.
All that stuff. Yep, you can buy it on the old iTunes or stream it anywhere. YouTube, Spotify, all the places.
Now, of course, you can hear it right here on Tiki Man Radio too, because they'll be
right here
going right
Tiki
in
Man
that
Radio.
rotation there, brother. So
that's right.
that is awesome.
you.
You are so welcome, and
Very cool.
let everybody know again where you're going to be and how they can keep up with you, so they can come see you.
Sure. Try to keep dates pretty updated on my website, which is markmulchmusic.com. And then all my socials are also at markmulchmusic.
Mm-hmm.
So everything should be pretty much up there. And then I'm doing a lot now that I've joined the whole trop country crowd. I'm doing better on
Welcome.
Facebook because you guys are on Facebook a lot. So
Yeah.
I've been working on my Facebook game, but I'm also on Instagram. So
And
Awesome.
we need to work
Awesome.
on our Instagram game.
Yeah.
So
I was trying to work on my
Right.
TikTok game, but I don't know if I'm going to have to do that much longer.
They might be getting banned. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm going to have to pick back up on Instagram because, I do the Facebook and everything pretty well, but I do slack on Instagram for some reason. So I need to get better at that. So I figured out if I can figure Instagram out, it will automatically do Facebook for me. So,
Right.
I just got to get.
yeah.
Maybe when you're in town, Mark, or whenever we come over to Nashville to the farmers market, you can give us a tutorial.
Is MySpace still out
Okay.
there? Oh, wait.
MySpace, Uncle Alex. Uncle Alex wants to know if MySpace is still a thing.
Yeah.
So you're.
Someone told me the other day that it is still around.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to even get in my old account.
The only reason I know that it's still around is because I posted like so many pictures from back in the day on MySpace. And the other day I was thinking about those pictures and how I can get them back. So I logged in. Me of all people remembered my password. And
Well, it's because it was the same thing for everything.
well,
but
that's
go
true.
ahead.
That's true. So I logged into MySpace and yeah, it's still
There.
still a thing. Yeah. It looks a little
Wow.
different now, but it looks a little more like Facebook, but it's still a thing.
I'm still with the slow
Oh, wow.
skis.
So
Give
that'd
me
be the
my
question.
Rolodex.
Will MySpace make a comeback?
Right.
I like it.
Not likely. Oh, well, But your farmer's market, when do you start those back up?
So the 12 South one opens on Tuesday, May 7th. And then our new one, which is in the Wedgwood, Houston neighborhood, opens the next night on Wednesday, May 8th. But that one will just be once a month, whereas the one at 12 South is every Tuesday from that point on until the end of October.
All right. And so everybody can keep up on that. If you're around the Nashville area, get over there to that farmer's market and get yourself some fresh vegetables and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we even have a couple of vendors this year from Chattanooga.
Oh, really?
Oh, awesome.
How awesome is
coming all the way
that?
up.
It seems odd that it's in the
Now,
middle of the
wow.
week, though, Tuesday or
So-
Wednesday.
Yeah, around here, our farmers,
Yeah.
our markets are on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
So it's kind of,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
that-
cool.
In Nashville, we have farmers markets every day, plus our city farmers market downtown is open every day.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of markets around the neighborhoods and stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's a whole kind of network of farmers. And
Wow.
we keep saying there should be a reality TV show about it.
There should
there you
be.
go.
There should be. The farmers markets of Nashville. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I could see that going someplace. Well,
Without a
Mark.
doubt.
Well, Mark, we want to thank you for coming on and introducing your new song, and we wish we could catch you down in Key West, but unfortunately we're not. But we're definitely looking forward to catching up with you in Nashville when we make it over there, and for you to be here in studio in June. So, and then we can get in real deep and get all the tea of what's going on in the world of Mark Mulch.
Sounds good, guys.
All right, thank you very, very much, and we'll be checking in with you real soon. Okay.
All right, thanks, guys. Take
All right.
care.
We'll
Take
talk
care.
soon.
Congratulations.
All right. So
I love him.
Oh, Mark is a fantastic guy. Let me get it back
He
over.
really is.
Let me get back over here.
Very cordial. He's open to everything.
So, yes, he is a really,
Yeah.
really nice
Very open.
guy.
He's very,
So-
yeah, you're right, Uncle Alex. He's very open. He's very cordial.
Approachable, yeah.
He's a busy guy, and you would never know all the places he's been and the things that he has seen. I mean,
things that he's done.
he's
Yes.
been in the
Right.
business.
He
for
seems very
so-
grounded, yeah.
Yeah, he's been in the business for a long time. And traveled all over the world, and yeah, he was. When we were talking, and he doesn't name drop. You have to like pull it out of him. But in conversation, he'll just in passing will say something, and we're like, wait a minute, back up.
Yes.
Who was that again? So yeah, just super good guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to him being here in March and all the projects that we're working on.
Yeah.
And then, the projects that him and I personally are working on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
So we talked about it earlier today. We talked about it, and so when he comes down in June, we're going to work on a project, and
Yep.
sounds like we may have Manalo here too.
That is
that would be fun.
that would be amazing.
So, and I'm not telling you what the project is
No,
either.
no.
It is top secret, and you do not have the clearance yet.
That's
Make
right.
sure you bring the guitar over here to get it signed.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, because we haven't started it.
I think Mark and Manalo have both already signed.
They've
it.
already
did
signed.
they?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
they've
they
already
were over
signed
at
your
the-
guitar. So
They were over at the
they've
Chocolate
been
Bar
over
Studios.
at the Chocolate Bar Studio. So
Yeah.
yeah, they've both signed. We haven't really started a signature thing going on here yet.
No,
but
we talked about having them
I think we're going to
do
go.
one of those, but
I think we're probably just going to end up with the
or
banner.
a banner.
The
That
banner
would be
right behind me.
Fabulous.
I agree with
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to start filling autographs up
I would like that.
on the banner behind me, so that every week everybody can, while we're on the show, everybody can see all those autographs back there. So
Right.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
You need a stiffer backboard. But yeah.
Well, sometimes you just got to work with what you got, Uncle Alex.
That's what she said.
Can't
Yeah.
make it stiff. That's what he really.
Well, speaking of which,
That's what she said. Anyway, before you move on to the next one, I do want to, Mark, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. So I do want to tell y'all though that Golden Girl, Callie McCool, Monica, everybody really was loving that new song. So
yes,
and I was too. It really is a cool song.
absolutely, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last time you'll hear it on this show. Plus, like I said, I'll be moving it over to our playlist because I'd log on about 45 minutes before our show each week, and I have a playlist of my own that we go through. So that music that you hear is all coming here from the Legend Studio, and of course, I'm going to make sure that the Tiki Man gets it as well, so we can get it in the Tiki Man Radio rotation at the main studio. So you'll hear it plenty on Tiki Man Radio. I am absolutely sure.
Absolutely.
So, and plus, I will make sure, because we do have a company email, and I will make sure that all of our on-air talent and all the different shows that they will get that music as well, so that it will be played all across all the shows on Tiki Man Radio if they choose. So how
That's
about
right.
that?
I love it.
All right.
And also, I want to. Maureen says that we can feel free to use the original banner as well for signatures.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple banners we can be having people.
Yeah,
sign.
those of you, hold on. I'll do my
Close
best.
your eyes,
No,
Michelle.
I'm not gonna go that
Oh,
fast.
okay.
Yes, because we got to give a big shout out because Maureen. I know you can't see it normally, and I moved my own camera by the way. Is Maureen won our original Tropical Country banner in a contest that we had, and when we built the new studio, Maureen donated it back because we bought banners for our
Z&G and
for
Mo
Z&G
both
and Mo,
won.
who both won the contest, but we didn't buy ourselves any, so she donated it back to the studio.
Yeah.
And so it's right up there. You just don't get to see it on the camera because of the camera angles and stuff that we have.
Where's the new one, Beth? Sent
So,
me?
It is.
Oh, we got to hang that
I can
one.
hold it if you want.
It is over here in the corner.
I can hold it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Before we do that, before we get into that, how about we're gonna have a song, and then we got a all brand new
Oh, yeah.
JBL Legends Travel Minute coming right up.
And we'll get the banner ready
That's
while
right.
this is going on.
Cool. Here's Haley Wooders. Tire down.
Cut from a piece of that patchwork dirt. She's a daddy's girl second, and Jesus first. Yeah, she's soft like a daisy. He'll take the bull by the horns. Been a whole lot to handle since the day she's born. Ooh, she knows who she is, steady. Ooh, so buckle up and get ready. If you're lucky to catch her, boy, you better hang on. She's got a baby doll face, but she's still toe strong. She's got a mind of her own, gold around her neck. If you don't love her at her worst, then you don't get her at her best. She wants a one-woman man in a two-horse town. Yeah, she might tie the knot, but you can't tie her down. She's a John Deere driver and a Turok dancer. If you piss her off, you'll get a middle finger answer. She's a throwback classic, like an old lover song. So you better shoot your shot before your chance is gone. If you're lucky to catch her, boy, you better hang on. She's got a baby doll face, but she's still toe strong. She's got a mind of her own, a gold around her neck. If you don't love her at her worst, then you don't get her at her best. She wants a one-woman man in a two-horse town. Yeah, she might tie the knot, but you can't tie her down. Ooh, she knows who she is, steady. Ooh, so buckle up and get ready. If you're lucky to catch her, boy, you better hang on. She's got a baby doll face, but she's still toe strong. She's got a mind of her own, gold around her neck. If you don't love her at her worst, then you don't get her at her best. She wants a one-woman man in a two-horse town. Yeah, she might tie the knot, but you can't tie her down.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about a place in Florida called Discovery Cove. You know, we get a lot of calls during the week for family vacations, and people are thinking about Disney and Legoland and those kind of things. But Discovery Cove is often overlooked, and this is a fantastic place for people to go, especially with young kids, even adults. It's located by SeaWorld down in the Orlando area. It's an all-inclusive day resort, so you don't stay there like you do at Disney, but there's neighboring hotels. It's got some great activities there. There's a coral reef. There's swimming with the dolphins. But what comes with your entrance to the park, which is about $240 per person for the day, is snorkeling on their Grand Reef, hand feeding exotic birds, up close animal encounters, unlimited food and beverages, select wine and beers for the adults. Complimentary snacks throughout the day. There's lockers for unlimited usage. There's showers and changing facilities. Animal safe sunscreen that they give you, so when you're with the animals. Snorkeling gear, and wetsuits and vests if you do. There's a bunch of add-ons if you wanted to swim with the dolphins. There's a package that will allow you to just swim with the dolphins, and then there's a package that'll allow you to be a dolphin trainer for the day. There's also what's called a sea venture, which is an underwater walking tour while you're wearing a dive helmet and a wetsuit. It's a phenomenal place if you're looking for something to do with the kids or just two adults going down to Florida to have a great time and look for something different. There's also packages where you can do Discovery Cove and then the next day do SeaWorld or Aquatica, which is the water park. I urge you to take a look at these. I could go on and on about this, for hours. It's just a fantastic place. I just said to my wife the other night, next time we go down to Orlando, we're going to spend the day here because it's a beautiful kind of a place. Anyway, if you'd like more information about that, I have all kinds of brochures and digital brochures. I would be more than willing to just drop me a line and I'll send you a copy of the digital brochure. But it's another option for you when you're visiting Florida. Anyway, this has been Joe Leo with this week's Travel Minute. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Throwing back that last beer, girls touching up makeup in the side mirror, Budweiser sign shining like Vegas. A $5 bill got you through that front door, cowboy hat got you out on the dance floor, and you'd be off to the races if I could turn back the pages. There'd be sticks and stones, Tracy Lawrence, a two-tone Ford with a long bed on it, number on a napkin and an old payphone, lighting up smokes till the lights came on, yeah. Two-stepping through those neon lights with a girl in boots and tight Levi's. If I could go back in time, you'd find me at some old bar in the 90s. Quarters down, got the next game on the table, setting up a shot for a blue-eyed angel. Old John Michael set you up for a slow dance, while your buddies stood around talking Braves and Earnhardt. You were out there trying to steal that girl's heart. Feels like a world away, but I say the good old days. The sticks and stones, Tracy Lawrence, a two-tone Ford with the long bed on it, number on a napkin and an old payphone, lighting up smokes till the lights came on, yeah. Two-stepping through those neon lights with a girl in boots and tight Levi's. If I could go back in time, you'd find me at some old bar in the 90s. Couple good old boys beside me and a long-lost bit of whining. Sure wish I could rewind it to sticks and stones, Tracy Lawrence, a two-tone Ford with the long bed on it, number on a napkin and an old payphone, lighting up smokes till the lights came on, yeah. Two-stepping through those neon lights with a girl in boots and tight Levi's. If I could go back in time, you'd find me at some old bar in the 90s. Some old bar in the 90s. Some old bar in the 90s. I bet you find me.
Some old bar in the 90s, John Wolfe. That's some good new age 90s country right there.
Yeah.
I told you, the best decade of country music is not gone. You just don't hear it on mainstream radio, but you can hear it all right here on Tropical Country because we give you what you want.
That's right.
How about that?
In the archives.
In the archives. You know, someday, there's these guys are always putting out new music. So, I keep eyes on, I follow all of these artists, because I like it. I follow a lot of different kinds of music. So, it's not just, because I've had a couple people ask, like, okay, so you got a DJ service. So is that what you DJ, trop rock and country? Is that what you do? No. I will do whatever. I will do whatever you want, because whenever you have an event, it's all about you.
That's right.
And you will get the type of music, or if you have specific requests, you will have those. If you say, I don't want this, you won't get that. And you tell me what you want. So that way, whenever I DJ your event, you're getting exactly what you asked and what you paid for. So, and no, because we joke. I've had this question too that I will address, because a lot of people, they laugh and joke and like, you always make fun of stuff, how many mistakes that you're making, and listen, okay, DJing an event is completely different than sitting here and flying this plane.
Right.
Let me tell you, because a lot of people don't understand because they can't necessarily see what all's back here. And I know the Tiki Man has explained it before. When he says he's flying a plane, is
a different cockpit.
It is a different kind of a cockpit because we're doing how it kind of works. In case you didn't know, I'll give you a little lesson here on how all the live videos work here at Tiki Man Radio. We're actually doing two live streams simultaneously, but they're on different networks. They're on different computers. So we are over here on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com on one computer. And then over here on the other computer, we are broadcasting live on the YouTube. Yep. So, and then the music all comes from one computer. All the video stuff comes from another computer. And we have two control boards here that I'm also operating, as well as all the cameras in the studio are all being operated back here behind the cockpit. So when we say, so DJing is actually easy.
A whole lot easier.
It's a whole lot easier compared to this because I'm dealing with one computer and two turntables, just like old school. So it's a lot easier to do, and so to have no fear, a lot of prep goes into your events when we are DJing. So.
That's right. And the ambassador says she can't wait to have you at the BAR.
And we're looking forward to being up there. And if you too want more information, just give me a call, 423-847-2454, or Dog Entertainment at gmail.com. It's a howling good time, so get a hold of us.
That's right. Also wanted to, let me see here. There was something else. Moni is out there.
Hello to Moni and Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
That's right.
Hello.
And also Michelle reminded me when the video was on.
Yes.
Callie was talking about the turtles in the last video. And
the turtles?
It reminds him of when he was scuba diving.
Yes.
With his wife in the Bahamas, or snorkeling. Sorry, snorkeling in the Bahamas with his wife. He said there were turtles everywhere. That's on my bucket list. Not necessarily to snorkel because there's sharks in the water, but to see all the turtles, I would love.
Listen, you should have seen Lou. When we come back from Panama City Beach, we have a traditional stop that we always make. It usually just times itself out that we don't need gas, we don't need snack, just gotta pee, and we stop in Eufaula, Alabama.
The Gator Stop.
And there's a place there. It's a little stop right next to a campground, actually, and it's called the Gator Stop. And out behind this gas station convenience store, there are two big fenced off ponds, and they are stocked with alligators. And you can go in the store and you can buy marshmallows or Vienna sausages, and you can go and you can walk right up to the.
You have to go sometime.
You can walk right up to the fence, and
I've been to Gatorland, but okay.
you can feed the alligators.
I never gave marshmallows.
I'm going to tell you what.
I give them chicken wings.
I swear these alligators are trained.
Oh yeah,
because
it's like Monkey Jungle.
We walked down the path there. There was nobody out on the path. We walked down the path and walked up toward the fence and looked, and immediately there was two alligators.
They started coming from the middle of
the
other side of the water.
And they started swimming toward the fence. to come over to us, and the one literally, when he got up to the fence, just stopped, looked
Opened
at us,
his
and
jaw.
like opened his mouth, like I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You know, not aggressive at all.
No.
However, I'm not going to put my hand over that fence.
Like
Well,
monkey
it's so
jumping.
funny.
But they do.
Yeah.
They come over and they literally want to be treated, be fed.
Yeah.
So
Well, this year when we went, they have done a lot of work to it. I was kind of sad the last time we went because it had kind of got
overgrown a little bit.
overgrown, and if alligators can look happy, they didn't look real happy, and I was just kind of sad.
It's all about the treatment.
Yeah.
All right,
but
stand by
then-
for a second
Uh-oh.
for the Texas national anthem that we just learned. There we go.
And so,
Darby teach you that?
yes.
How did I know that? How did I know that? Dang.
So we, they didn't look real happy. Well, this time when we went, they have cleaned it all up. It's all, even the water looks better, and
Right.
all of these things. And so,
And she discovered there are turtles in that water with them alligators. And they are equally trained. They will come up and they want treats too.
right. Yeah, so now there were a bunch of turtles this time. So that's what I kept walking through, and I'm like, there's another turtle. And Brian's like, really?
You're looking at the turtle.
looking at the tur-
You're amazed by the turtles.
But those are not the
and
ones
there's a
you
500
snorkel.
pound alligator laying right in front of you. And you're amazed
Yeah,
by the
I was
turtle.
the turtle. He was so cute. But Tiki Man just chimed in.
Uh-oh.
He said, to be honest, there are 2 alligators, and the birds eat all the Vienna sausage because they float.
No, there are more.
No,
there are more than
sir.
2 alligators.
I counted 6. But yeah, but they had it all cleaned up really nice this year, and so that made me happy. And the alligators, again, if they can look happy, they seemed happier.
They even got a mascot there now. You can get a picture
Yeah.
with.
Isn't there
That
a
was new
cartoon
since
with,
last
like,
year.
Wally Gator.
Wally, yes.
He had a little hat.
Yeah,
Yes.
if
That's who the mascot
Yeah.
reminds me of, actually.
Yeah, and for those if you've ever seen me wear it, I actually have a shirt that I occasionally wear on the Sunday show most of the time. Where on the front of it, it just has like a little alligator's eyes sticking out of the water and says "Gator Stop," and then on the back of it, it has an alligator wearing a Hawaiian shirt on a surfboard. So that's where that one came from.
Well, Tiki Man said he knows because they were just there on Thursday.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
So
The
we're
Golden
all-
Girl made him stop.
Yes, we were texting Tiki Man because he said, about what time we're like, let us know when you're going to get here. Well, we knew that what time he normally shows up is like noonish to set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we kept waiting and waiting. And then finally he didn't say anything. And so finally we texted, we texted the group chat. So it was Golden.
It was like, what is your ETA?
Yeah, it was the Golden Girl and the hippie chick, and Golden Girl texts back and tells us ETA's about 1:30. I got Danny to stop at the Gator stop. So poor Danny was in the car for all those hours with the girls.
Now for
I'm
us,
sure he said he was miserable. I think he's lying.
for us, we don't pass the Gator stop on our way down.
'Cause we avoid Atlanta.
We go over and we go down through Alabama to go down, but coming back, GPS takes us a completely different way, which takes us up through Eufaula and in through the outskirts of Atlanta. We avoid Atlanta going down because normally when we're leaving, it's close to rush hour, and we want to avoid that at all possible.
So Michelle wants to know, so is that before or after Birmingham? I don't know because we pass it.
Well, she wouldn't see it from Memphis.
No, I don't think you pass it on your way.
Yeah, I don't think you would pass it either.
But it's a little Eufaula,
You look up-
Alabama.
Yeah, and hey,
They've got a website.
tell the bodyguard Eufaula they have excellent fishing in
Yeah.
down there in Eufaula, Alabama. Right along there, they have a big there's a big lake there.
They do a big tournament down there.
Yeah, I believe they're known for like bass fishing. I believe.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good fishing down there. So ask Golden about it. Golden will tell you all about it because he's the one who told me about the fishing down there. So hey,
Mo, thank you.
that just gave me an idea.
Mo said it's before Birmingham.
It's before Birmingham.
What?
Great idea. The bodyguard, Golden, Eufaula, fishing. There we go.
I want to go.
And Uncle
Alice
Alice
is
can go.
in.
I'm all used to,
We can
South
take you-
Florida and all that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We can
I've
take
never
you
been
girls
really to Panama City or any
Really?
of that. Alabama, Mississippi.
Really?
Just for,
just a
work purposes or whatever. And
Yeah,
never got to
not to hang out.
experience it and go
Listen,
fishing.
we're going to take you to the Gator Stop.
So
I'm just saying.
you can bring, experience the Gator Stop along the way.
Bucky's in between there somewhere.
There is a Buc-ee's.
Look.
We passed Bucky's, because once you get
stopped
through,
and spent
once you
money
get
at Buc-ee's.
through Atlanta on the way, on the home stretch home on 75, of course, Calhoun, Georgia is a Bucky's.
Listen, I got to
that
tell
we
you,
stopped at.
Uncle Alex.
We created we sinned. Forgive me that we sinned because we stopped at a Bucky's on the way home.
Because they have the best bathrooms.
They got the best, biggest, and cleanest bathrooms you'll ever find. But we didn't spend a single dime in Bucky's.
We were looking at.
So how about that?
I bought gas.
We didn't even buy gas. We walked all over the store. We put things in our hands. We put them back, and then we got almost to the door, and B-Dawg says, "Well, aren't we gonna buy anything?" And I said, "No." He's like, "Well, we got it. Can we get a bag of something, like just
Nugget?
something?" Yeah.
I'm like, it just feels wrong coming
Not
to
even a
Buc-ee's
sample?
and not
I know.
buying anything.
Yeah. Yeah, we're walking out the door, and he just kept saying, "This is so weird. We've never left here empty-handed. Should we get a sandwich?"
I mean, Buc-ee's is almost like Walmart because whenever we go to Walmart, Walmart has $100 minimum. You walk in there, you walk out, you've
Like
spent
Sam's Club or
you've
Costco
spent $100, and Buc-ee's for us is getting to be about that, in and out, $100, and so to walk in and walk out and not buy anything, it just felt so weird, and it literally felt like that.
It was like sacrilegious.
I was just doing something wrong, like I just sinned against the almighty beaver.
Bless you, my child. You are forgiven.
That did not sound good.
Well,
Well, the other thing that the ambassador, she was reminding me, while we were down in Panama City Beach, the only place that I have ever seen them is Panama City Beach. And it is the little birds that I talk about. Some people call them sandpipers. Some people call them something else. The little tiny ones.
She calls them Larry.
They're Larry. So
your father?
I know. Well, here's what happened, Uncle
and
Alex.
her brother's named Larry too, by the way.
Yeah, here's what happened, Uncle Alex. So I went to Cracker Barrel because again, it's kind of like Buc-ee's and Walmart, and I was shopping, and they had this carved bird. And it was one of those birds. So I had to buy it, and I brought it home, and I was talking to my kids, and I'm like, what am I going to name him? I don't even know what these birds are called. And so one of my kids was like, Larry. I said, all right, his name's Larry. So now
every single one of those birds is named Larry, by the way.
Yeah. So we were down on the beach in Panama City Beach, and a Larry came running through, and the ambassador and I don't remember who all was standing in there with us, but I just yelled and didn't even think about it. I was just like, there's Larry. And so everybody starts looking around trying to find out who Larry is.
Good
I'm
thing
like,
an
the
octopus
bird.
didn't wash ashore.
Right?
Michelle.
Fred. So we had, I got to see Larry while I was down there. A couple of Larrys.
There's a lot of Larrys, and my other brother Daryl.
Well, it's funny because
And there's three guys called Ed, and Eddie too.
Right. But yeah, so I got to see Larry's while I was down there. So thanks for the reminder. And Michelle in the chat, because in my video, I put videos of Larry.
Right.
And so Michelle's in the chat, and all you saw was in all capitals, Larry with a bunch of exclamation points. I think she was making fun of me, but that's okay.
Let's go back to sea turtles.
Yeah.
When Michelle was on her self-tour, whatever, going from Key West and coming back, she stopped in Boca Raton, and there's actually a sea turtle rescue.
There is?
Yes. So if you ever come to Boca Raton, I will take you there. But I took her there, and we took pictures and all kinds of stuff. There's an aquarium, and there's all kinds of rescues.
Yeah, there is a.
Now I need to go see the wild horses on the beach and the turtle rescue.
And there's also a sea turtle rescue on
in Key West?
Topsail Island in North Carolina.
I could kill two birds with one stone.
They have
Don't
one
kill
there.
Larry.
Oh no, Larry. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what kind. No, I don't. They're turtles that he has that he's talking about. I'm not sure what kind of turtles that they have. Pretty much over there on the coast of North Carolina, I believe most of the turtles that's in the rescue are loggerhead.
Loggerhead, leatherbacks, greenbacks. These are the size of Volkswagen.
Yes, these things are huge.
I'll tell you, whenever
you could saddle one up.
These are the ones that get stuck.
I wouldn't advise it though; it's against the law. But
lines and all kinds of stuff. But they get wrapped up in all kinds of debris. But
I was seeing a video yesterday online. Somebody had posted. They went fishing out in the ocean, and there was a sea turtle that came. They thought it was swimming up towards their boat, but behind it, like the back half of the turtle was in a shark's mouth.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so the shark was trying to eat the turtle, but the shark's teeth couldn't get through the shells in time.
Gators eat turtle real quick.
What do?
Gators eat turtles.
Oh, I bet they do.
But for some odd reason, our gators didn't touch those turtles that were swimming all around.
Vienna sausages.
Right. But yeah, so this shark came up with this giant turtle in its mouth, and the turtle was like flopping around like crazy, and it ended up getting, the I forget what Golden calls them, but the little platform for when you want to go skiing, the platform that's on the back of the boat.
Landing.
Yes. This turtle grabbed a hold of that with its mouth and was holding on for dear life. And finally, the shark, for whatever reason, let go, like opened its mouth for just a second, and the turtle hopped up onto that platform. So the people picked it up and put it on the boat, and then took it away from the shark and let it go.
Oh wow!
I see that a lot.
It
with
was
sea
the
lions
weirdest
and all
thing.
that stuff.
I've seen where sea
They'll run
lions
away,
have jumped up on boats and stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine.
No. You just, it's a wild
Mother Nature.
It's a Mother Nature. It's a wild place
Yeah.
out there.
Well, Mo says Beasley Turtle Rescue in North Carolina is mostly loggerheads.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The one on Topsail Island, I think majority of them are loggerheads.
Leatherbacks, loggerheads, green turtles. Yeah.
But
Wow, Callie said they were big enough he could have almost ridden them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're like Volkswagen.
that's what I said.
need to see that.
You could saddle one up, but I'm pretty sure it's against the law. So I wouldn't advise it. But hey, we talk about new music, so we want to get back to some new music. Jeff Dayton, he just released a new song off of an upcoming album called Welcome to Ocean Country. So like that. And of course, then I saw on his Facebook, it said that he posted another new song coming out next week.
Nice.
So I think he's just going to hit us one song at a time repetitively off this new album. But this one is called Happy Every Day.
I love it.
Here's Jeff Dayton.
Down in Aruba, there's a man named Lindo. He played a conga, dances a limbo. The work is hard, the hours long. He living his life like a beautiful song. Happy every day.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
Another dollar on the wall, another poet with a pen, another beach bum with a dog, another stranger sailing in, and the water's just as blue. No, you haven't missed a thing, but we're all here missing you. All the pirates and the parrots sing. So adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean is. We'll pick up where you left off, strumming on a sailor song. We'll hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we raise our drinks. All the pirates and the parrots sing. Oh, tell them, raise the bridge, the drifters coming through. There's a golden stretch of beach, it's waiting there on you.
Is the water just as blue? We want to hear about everything, but we're all here missing you. So all the pirates and the parrots sing. Adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean ends. We'll pick up where you left off, strumming on a sailor song. We'll hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we raise our drinks. All the pirates and the parrots sing. Oh, gone too soon, but left a song, passed the torch to carry on. As long as people sing along, you'll live on and on and on. So adios, my friend, anchor where that ocean is. We'll pick up where you left off, strumming on a sailor song. We'll hold down this salty rock, where it's always 5 o'clock. When the sun goes down, we raise our drinks. All the pirates and the parrots sing. Oh, 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 adios, my friend.
That is brand new music from Zach Brown Band featuring Mac McAnally. And of course, that is their tribute and goodbye to Jimmy Buffett. So that is an absolute, a beautiful song. And I want to show you here, though. I tell them two songs in a commercial. And look, They left me hanging. They left me all alone. Can you believe that? Oh, well. But I'll tell you what. Until then, how about we let you know what's coming up here on Tiki Man Radio?
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon, Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. Have some fun, for criminality. Oh, welcome back.
Honey.
Welcome back, y'all. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Forgive me, Father, for I have
Two songs on the commercial. Yep, well, we'll be right back.
We were,
Squirrels.
yeah, we were chatting, and then all I heard was, "I told him," and I'm like, "Oh no!" So Uncle Alex and I came. Yeah, Uncle Alex and I came. Yeah, the outside door's even still open because I was outside.
I don't know what to do with you guys.
Back.
Yeah.
So you have it there behind you. Why don't you go ahead and pull out and show everybody our brand new banner that we're going to be finding the perfect place to hang it here in the studio. Of course, we are very appreciative of our sponsor, MFG Records Tropical, for their sponsorship of the live cam here each and every week. Right, hold on, I gotta move some cameras here so we can get over there and whoop, there it is. Yeah. So that awesome banner, we're gonna find some room for because it's big.
It is, but we're gonna put it, I think, right by.
You gonna put it back here behind me? Yeah, that may work.
Yeah.
That may work. That may work. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, look, just like that, my camera messed up.
Thank you.
So.
Yes, thank you.
You gotta do that again?
Well, there's yours.
We messed up his camera. Somehow.
There's mine. So I don't know why, because they are synced up. For some odd reason, whenever I move your camera, if I'm on you and I move your camera, mine gets the signal as well, and it moves. It moves because where you see it up, it goes into what it's called its neutral position. So, you know, sometimes I don't catch that it's done that. So
Right.
but we got it. It's all good.
You're back.
It's all good. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Anytime.
Don't take my bathroom key.
Right.
So you have anything else over there?
I do actually.
Okay, something quick, because we still have at least one more new song we got to get in before the end of the show.
Well, then why are you asking?
Well, if you'd have been here on time, we'd have been able to get this in.
Quit it. So,
I know nothing.
Report late for work. Can't come back off a break quick and fast enough. I'm gonna have to dock your pay.
Write me up.
Yeah, write me up. So I did want to talk about something just really quick. I thought it was really cool. For those of you out there who are country music fans like us, Miss Kelly Pickler.
Yes.
So
I love her.
I know you do.
I had a huge crush on her for a little bit of time.
A long time.
She was my favorite on American Idol when she was on American
Yeah.
Idol. So
She became my favorite whenever she made the announcement. They asked what she was going to do with her winnings, and she said, "Get a boob job." And she did. And it
she
looks
was
good.
honest.
She was honest, and it looks good. But anyway, unfortunately, her husband passed away. I won't say online how, but unexpectedly. And that was almost 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago.
And this week, in a tribute to Patsy Cline at the Ryman, Kelly Pickler made her first public appearance since her husband's death, and she performed.
Oh, very nice.
So she performed at the Ryman, and she came out on stage, and you could tell she was just a nervous wreck. And she admittedly said,
Yeah, she hadn't
"I'm a
performed in the
nervous
last 2
wreck."
years.
Yeah. So she performed a song. It was not a Patsy Cline song, but it was a song her and her husband wrote that referenced Patsy Cline.
Oh, very nice.
And so I was so proud of her. I was so happy to see her back smiling. And yeah, it was just really cool to see her back. I know this sounds strange, but I was really worried about her. And I had been looking periodically online for
Because she even stopped doing her TV shows.
Yeah, she quit everything. And she said at the time she wasn't going to say much because obviously she was devastated. But also she said that her husband had always told her that when you don't know what to do, just stay still. And so she was going to take his advice, stay still until she could get herself together. And she came out on that stage, and you would have thought she was still singing every single day.
Yep.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I will say this though, depression and anxiety can get the best of anybody.
Absolutely.
And you just never know what anybody is going through. And just because you think somebody is at the top of their game, doesn't necessarily mean they're not going through anything. So
Exactly.
we'll just leave it with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but in other spousal news, did you hear my second love went back to her husband?
I did.
Sarah Evans and her husband have reunited, and they are working things out. And I love you, baby, but she was actually there first.
I know she was. I was there whenever you saw her.
I know.
And I'm trying
Is that
not.
your hall pass?
Yes, that is his hall pass. One of about 3 that he has.
And I've stood shoulder to shoulder with this woman.
Yeah.
And I touched her, but her husband was standing right there.
Remember that when you met what's his name down in Neil McCoy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, see?
Yeah. Yeah, Neil McCool.
Down in the Keys.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, that was Billy Dean in the Keys.
Was it Billy Dean?
Yeah.
No, Neil was up. We stayed
The
at your
Cumberland
house.
Caverns is where we
Yeah.
went and saw Neil.
Billy Dean. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we saw
Dean
Billy
was in the
Dean and
Keys.
Paul Overstreet,
Yeah.
along with Tom Shepard there at the theater there in
Yeah.
Key West when we were down there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I only have probably one hall pass though, and that's Neil. But I don't know. Give me time. I might think.
I didn't. Well, breaking news: B-Dawg didn't know he had a hall pass. So I'm like,
and you got 3 of them.
what the hell? I'm not
Bless
to learn.
you,
I got
my
3
child.
of them.
Laney
Well,
Wilson.
I gotta have to start getting to work. My goodness.
And it's funny because Laney Wilson, I started to say they're all blonde, but they're not.
But not so much Laney anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, don't blow it.
Wow. Okay, you're down to 2.
Oh, see?
Keep talking.
Don't throw that away.
I mean, no offense to Laney, and I mean, congratulations to her, but she's too skinny now.
I love you.
She's too skinny. I mean,
See, that's why I love
when she was rocking them skin tight bell bottoms, and let's just tell them she had an ass like a dump truck. She ain't got that no more.
Well,
she kind of flat.
Well, so's your wife, so it's okay. Flat in the back. Yeah.
Right, next.
Mo says, B-Dawg, that rates as a coastal confession.
It probably
there
does.
You go. Call
That's
in Friday.
hysterical. Yeah, you should call in Friday. Yeah, I'm trying to reserve judgment on the whole Sarah Evans going back to her husband, because hopefully in the past few years he's gotten some help.
Yes,
and
because
she's not making a huge.
he was kind of off the rocker for a minute.
He was very, very abusive.
Yes,
very abusive.
Tried to run her over with a car.
Yeah, so I'm trying to reserve.
And she's actually done an interview.
Yeah.
Recently about that, and she actually broke down during the interview. So
yeah, I didn't get to see it. Her and her daughter do some podcast or do some videos once in a while, and her and her daughter did one, and which is so strange to me. It seemed kind of hypocritical, but they did one on the importance of not staying with someone who is abusive.
Right.
So hopefully, I mean, it's been a few years, so
hopefully everything's.
She did say that he had gone through anger management. And they had both gone through counseling and things like that. So hopefully it's worked.
And again, like I said before, just because somebody's at the top of their game, you never know what they've been going through. So it doesn't. You don't have to be a celebrity or anybody. You never know what anybody is going through. So that's why we stress: be nice.
Exactly.
Be kind. You know, I tell this to kids every day, is just that. You never know what somebody's going through, and you being kind to somebody just may make the difference in their day.
Yes.
And if you were having a bad day, wouldn't you like somebody to step up and be that bright light?
Yep.
In your dark day?
Yep.
So I preach that to kids every day. So just be nice. It's not that damn hard.
It's really not.
So, no.
And well, it is hard sometimes to some people, but you still have to be nice.
That's right.
Because again, people might be cranky because they're having a bad day. You just never know.
Yeah. Just like Patrick Swayze said in the movie Roadhouse, be nice until it's not time to be nice.
Right. Until it's time not to be nice. Yeah.
Clean house.
All right. Hey, we do have one more brand new song that we got to get to before the end of the show, because I cannot leave them out because I advertised them. And I told them that we were playing this song tonight, and they're like, yes! So I got to make sure we get it in. Our good friends that we met at CMA Fest last year, and we communicate with regularly, and they've literally become really good friends. The Boomtown Saints has a brand new single, and it's called A Good Day to Get Gone.
Just got my paycheck, I say we cash it. That city limit, let's blow right past it. Girl, put your sunglasses on. It's a good day to get gone. We've always wondered what's down that highway. I swear I hear it, it's calling our names. We put off leaving too long. It's a good day to get gone. Let these wheels spin round, baby. It's time we take us some time before the sun goes down. Let's chase it across that blue sky. That clock keeps on ticking and life is for living. So what are we waiting on? It's a good day to get gone. That piece of heaven is out there somewhere. We're gonna find it. We're gonna get there, baby. That's where we belong. It's a good day to get gone. Let these wheels spin round, baby. It's time we take us some time before the sun goes down. Let's chase it across that blue sky. That clock keeps on ticking and life is for living. So what are we waiting on? It's a good day to get gone. Your bare feet on the dash, a Brooks and Dunn song. I'll hit the gas, you sing along. Let these wheels take us some time before the sun goes down. Let's chase it across that blue sky. That clock keeps on ticking and life is for living. So what are we waiting on? Baby, what are we waiting on? It's a good day to get gone. It's a good day to get gone. Just got my paycheck. I say we cash it. That's it, baby. Let's blow right past it.
That is our good friends, the Boomtown Saints. It's a good day to get going. I love that song.
Yeah,
It's
what a great
upbeat
song.
and talking about cruising down the highway. I love it. So that is a road tripping song if there ever was one.
Well, we'll be listening to it more in June.
Absolutely. So, do you have any final things that you got to get to wrap up or whatever?
I do, actually. I want to encourage everybody out there. This is for the independent artists. Well, all artists, but independent artists specifically. I read a really kind of sad statistic earlier today, so I just wanted to kind of bring it to everybody's attention. One CD or vinyl sale earns more income for an artist than 200 hours of streaming.
Wow.
And one $20 to $25 album earns about the same as the royalties that they get paid on 5,000 streams.
Pennies on the dollar.
Yes, literally pennies on the dollar. So if you are out there and you see an independent artist at a show and they're selling their CDs, pick one up.
Yep.
I know that we don't, a lot of cars don't even come with CD players anymore, but if you're not going to buy the CD, download the song, pay for that download, because that's going to help those artists out way more. Not that streaming's not important, because we all know record labels and all them look at the number of streams that the artists have.
It's not going away.
Right, it's not going to go away, but to support the artist, really, really think about downloading those songs. You can download off of
absolutely.
YouTube, you can download off of all of the streaming platforms. Buy the song.
And if you get to see many of these artists out and live, and you can swing it, buy a CD, buy some of their merch,
Right.
Because that's really what keeps these independent artists going.
Absolutely.
Is because they're not getting paid much on streaming.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and that's the one thing I guess I can say is we love it when our friends and the new artists that we make, they send us music, but we also go out there for a lot. And
Absolutely.
we buy a lot of the music.
Absolutely.
I'm not streaming it. We literally go out and buy the music, download the music. It is in our in our playlist, and then we have that, so we support the artist as well. So, because not everything that we play on the air has been given to us. So,
Absolutely.
probably about maybe 10% of what we play has been given to us. The rest of it we've purchased.
And really, we're
So,
happy to do
yeah,
that, because
absolutely, because
those artists deserve that support.
Absolutely, and plus, of course, Tiki Man Radio, we pay the royalties and everything for when we play those songs. It's just unfortunately they don't get as much as what you think an artist would get from those plays or
So
anything like that.
When we say buy the merch, buy the CDs, download the songs, pay for that music that you're listening to, because the streams, you buy the subscriptions and all of that stuff, but those artists, it doesn't translate to the artist the way that it should. So
absolutely.
Yeah, and Mo and a lot of folks down there at Panama City Beach this weekend, that's what they were doing, was buying
absolutely.
buying the merch and the CDs, and And a lot of times we don't even play the actual CD. We buy the CD so we can hang it here on the wall, or we can have
Right.
the artist autograph it and put
Yes.
it up for safekeeping. So
Yeah, I'm not going to spin the camera around again, but we do. If you, there's another wall over here on the side that I have a couple hanging guitars. Yes, they are my guitars hanging there on the wall. But we also have CDs from artists that we know that they've signed,
Yeah.
and we've hung them up here on the wall, and we display them.
Yeah.
So that when we do have people come in, they can look and go, "Oh, hey, there's my CD on the wall." Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just the same, when we have friends that give us, a t-shirt. Sometimes we get swag bags and things like that, and the shirts may not necessarily fit or something like that, or we hang them up and display them. And we and just like our Bill Crawley wall, we create a wall. We got an American Blonde wall over here. I don't know. I think we're going to have to build more walls or something.
Become Tiki Man.
So that
Yeah.
we're expanding.
we have
Exactly.
room.
Become the Tiki Man.
Yeah,
Church.
before too long, you're going to come in and we're going to have banners hanging in our living. It won't be a living room anymore. Just this whole apartment is just going to be one big studio.
Daggett won't mind.
Yeah, Daggett won't care.
I'm
He's
sure
good
he
with
would
it.
mind. I'm sure
We keep the rugs.
I would.
Right, as long as we keep the rugs, Daggett's fine.
But well, also before we go, we need to also thank our amazing sponsors, because without them, we wouldn't be on the air doing what we do. Of course, JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. When you're planning your next getaway, don't try to do it yourself. Go online, try to find this promo code, and then all of a sudden make a mistake, and then try to call to correct that mistake. And all you're doing is going through cycles and cycles and cycles of an automated computer. How about call 732-831-5200. And when you call, you're going to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Joe Leo. And he will guide you through and make sure everything is okay. And you will have an enjoyable trip. You'll get there and back all in one piece and have memories to talk about. And, of course, we have to thank Goaltending Services, GTS Charters down in Key West. When you're down in Key West and you're seeing everything there is on Duval Street, in and around, make sure you don't leave without first seeing what Key West has to offer out there on the water. A sandbar, a backcountry. Just go sit in a chair in the sand, take a paddleboard, whatever. But do it with Goaltending Services. That is Monty and Gypsy. And before you go out there on that boat, go to Goaltending Outfitters. That is their store above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. And they have everything that you need. They have, you can get a cup of coffee, you can get some snacks, you can get your GTS swag, souvenirs, and even the Tiki Man's new book. And while you're at it, grab some goggles, a snorkel, whatever else that they have. They have tons of souvenirs from local Key West artists, and they even have some pretty nice hats that you can wear to keep the sun off your face while you're out there. Give them a call at 305-916-0990 to learn more, or they are online also at gtscharters.com. And of course, last but not least, thank you to myself, Party Dog Entertainment. Again, if you have an event that you have coming up, whether it's a wedding reception, pool party, reunion, whatever it is, give us a call. Give us the opportunity to create the perfect soundtrack for your event to help you create the memories that you desire. Give me a call, 432-423. 847-2454. Party Dog Entertainment at gmail.com. You can look me online at the website too, partydogentertainment.com. And hopefully I don't get blocked just for saying it. So, because I sure as heck can't type it on any social media, because then they're like, spammer.
That's right.
So, and on the note though, I did report a spammer today.
Oh.
So I reported one. So I hate it whenever, sites I follow. Matter of fact, it was on when I was talking to the Boomtown Saints, when I mentioned, hey, we're going to be playing your song tonight. Immediately I get a thing. It says, so-and-so mentioned you in a comment. So I open up the comment, what it is, they're wanting to try to sell me a knockoff t-shirt. And I'm like, no. If I can't get away with legitimate business, you ain't getting away with your fake business. So I ended up, because especially I went to the person's, their profile, and they said the person locked their profile. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you a spammer, and bye bye. So
Right.
I reported them and got rid of them. But you know, you just never know about the social media and their guidelines and stuff. And sometimes you can break rules without even knowing it. So sometimes you can break rules and not without even knowing breaking rules. But
Right.
it just happens. So it is what it is. But Uncle Alex, thank you so much again for taking care of our dog, making sure he was well attended for while we were down soaking in the sun and
whole day, but
and walking in the
I
sand.
will work for bottles.
So we definitely appreciate everything that you've done for us. And most importantly, we thank you for tuning in here each and every week. We thank all the love and support and the chats that you give us. Share the love and tell everybody about Tiki Man Radio and Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio, and all of the shows here on, and with all the socials. Get everybody, join them. I tell you, I know the Tiki Man, we talked about it. We're going to be going on we got a mission that will probably be announcing on the Sunday show this Sunday. To be talking about, we have a mission. If you choose to accept it, it'll be a great thing. So
Part of the crap.
Yeah.
Well, also congratulations to
That's right.
all the newly, I guess, promoted officers of the crap, the Conch Republic Aviation Patrol.
Sorry.
We now have new lieutenants and new lieutenant generals and brigadier generals,
Brigadier General, Hippie
and
Chick,
the hippie
yes.
chick is a brigadier general in the crap army or crap nation, whatever you want to call it now. I know Ed, the train man. He is a lieutenant as well as Pat the photo girl. We have not received our commission. I unfortunately they had a meeting tonight, and so I told the commanding officer B-Man that unfortunately we had other obligations that we would be here on the air, but I did tell him to live long and prosper. So
Nice.
hopefully everything will go well with crap. And if you want to know more about the Conch Republic Aviation Patrol, check them out on the Facebook.
Sorry.
So it is funny as heck. But B-Man and Michelle have a lot of fun with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they got flight suits and
was gonna
everything.
say,
Yeah,
So-
one-piece suits. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's amazing. So
It's a
it's like-
big deal.
yeah.
So I want to see the Hippie Chick and Tiki Man sporting their flight suits next, along with the
that-
train man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I want to see them
That'd be
in
great.
uniform. Being the officers that they are,
gotta be there
they got to
for
set the example. So, all right. Anything else? We got to go because we have run way over. So, and I imagine the Tiki Man's probably going, "Look at the clock! Look at the clock!"
Danny used to go when it
So-
was good. He'd go
Oh,
till
yeah.
2, 3 o'clock. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I imagine probably people are like, "Man, we really got to
You
go to
people
bed.
shut up.
We got to go to bed." So I told you one of these nights.
My fault.
One of these nights, especially if we get a get guests live in studio, and we are going and having fun, I'll tell you probably what we're going to end up doing. We will probably end up logging off the radio so we can get back to regular programming. So all the sponsors over there get their airtime, and we may just keep things rolling right over here on Face or on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And so we may just do that, and it may develop into the after hour show or something.
The after party.
The after party. So, but
Never mind
you
the
just never
before
know.
party.
But
Maybe we'll do that on June 19th.
maybe
whenever Mark.
if we have both Manalo and Mark Mulch in studio, that may be the first night where we just keep rolling over here on YouTube after we end the show on over here
That
on
would
the
be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about that. But until then,
Wrap it up.
thank you, everybody, for tuning in this week. We love you all, and we will see you back here, same time, same channel as we do each and every week. Take care. We love you guys.